We are live here on YouTube. We are the Real to Sports Podcast, and welcome to another episode of Sports to Talk About. I am your host. I represent the five-time NBA champion, the San Antonio Spurs, and y'all know how we do. We have NBA talk and we have NFL talk, but before I get into the show, I got a special video to play here.
Quick video. It's your boy Uncle Stepdaddy here. I hate to say it, but I am relinquishing the belt to the fellas. Good luck. Oh shit, your girl just left. I'm sorry. Damn it. I'm sorry. I still miss her. But yeah, Uncle Stepdaddy, I gotta go. Relinquish the belt. So may the best man win. And when I come back, I want my shit back. Talk to me nice.
That was a message from the former NBA trivia champion Jay on the track. And by that being said, we will have an NBA trivia showdown for the vacant NBA trivia championship. It will be the Brother Bowl Part 2. D-Rec. He will be taking on New York in the battle for the vacant championship. But let me introduce y'all to the Real to Sports Podcast panel. He is new to the group. He is new to the Real to Sports group, and he represents the three-time NBA champion, the Philadelphia 76ers. Give it up for G. What up, bro?
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? I'm just happy to be part of this group, man.
Word up. And representing, he's my Spur brother, representing the five-time NBA champion, the San Antonio Spurs. It's D-Rec. D-Rectify.
You already know, baby. We here in the building, baby. You already know.
Yes, sir. Representing the Showtime Lakers, the 17-time NBA champion, the Los Angeles Lakers. New York is in the building.
What up? I already know what it is.
Cowboys.
How about them?
All right, fellas. We are here. Let's get into some NFL real quick here.
All right.
PFF.com gave their opinion on who they think is the most underrated players on each team. Due to time purposes, of course, we can't go through all 32. So we'll go through. G represents the Philadelphia Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
D-Rec represents the New York Giants. New York represents the Dallas Cowboys. And I represent the Las Vegas Raiders. I'll pull this up real quick.
You can say NFC East, Daddy. It's all good.
Oh.
We ain't nobody's daddy, so calm that down. I want to hear that garbage coming out of your cowboy mouth. I want to hear that garbage coming out your mouth, man. You ain't nobody's daddy.
Has
Young Mom.
champion.
Put some respect on it.
0405.
Put some respect on it.
No respect.
He said, how about him, man? Let's start.
We put a trash can on their fucking
Y'all
head.
gotta beat us, though.
And we will.
Put a trash can on their fucking head.
Woo. I'm gonna step back because I'm surrounded by NFC East right here.
Y'all talk amongst yourselves and decide, who's gonna take
gonna
down the big dog. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna take down the big dog?
They all coming for you, New York.
I know. It's that star, man. I know. Everybody trying to reach the star.
He's at the top right now. I'll admit that. He's at the top. But enjoy it while you can.
All the way up.
Let's start with the Eagles, man. Linebacker. They say linebacker T.J. Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
Edwards has been underrated for virtually his entire playing career. A star at Wisconsin. He posted elite PFF grades, but he was undersized athlete, causing him to go undrafted in 2019. Edwards' is walking proof that players can still thrive in the NFL without elite physical tools. I don't know anything about this guy. Please enlighten us, G.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question. Hey, D-Rec, you know this guy?
No.
T.J. Edwards.
Me neither. Shit.
Jay Edwards is probably, in my eyes, not just saying the truth, he's probably one of the best players to play under the radar. Now,
He's definitely under the radar.
talking about, players from other teams like, okay, Lawrence Taylor. Great. Let me finish. He's definitely a great. I don't know if he has the potential to be that great, but I can see him being a Super Bowl champion one day. With my
who can you compare him to that's in the game right now? Like who can you compare
right
him to?
Over that last part he just mentioned? I don't know what the hell he was talking about this. Talking about Super Bowl champion.
I really can't think off the top of my head who he's compared to, because the linebacker position, like every other position, has evolved, and you got great players like who we have now, Kazir White.
Your boy gave you what up? Your boy said what up, G?
What's up?
Young Mark, what up with you? NFL trivia champion.
Young Mark in the building.
Young Mark.
But yeah, TJ, he could be better. I'm gonna end it with that. He could be better.
So is he one of those players that can do he stick out like a sore thumb, or is he?
But he's getting there.
Okay.
He's not yet.
Okay. Okay. And we let's harp on them Eagles a little bit. How you feel about that AJ Brown?
I'm telling you. Listen, my reaction to it, I didn't believe it. I really wanted Treylon Burks, but
he's a beast.
It's like, damn, we got a chance to get AJ Brown. I don't know where the hell we got this money from though. I don't know where the fuck we got this money from.
That's the same way with us, like with Devontae, the same shit. Like, what the fuck? All the same. But go ahead.
Like, are they selling drugs on the side, or they something crazy?
Right.
I was happy about it. I was at work, cleaning the dishes or whatever. I looked at my phone. I'm like, oh shit, we got AJ Brown.
Yeah.
But what the fuck? We should have taken Treylon.
Right.
I've heard some reports about Treylon recently. That could change, but
he's out of shape.
Tired too quickly. He's out of shape. So it's like, I'm happy with the AJ Brown, and I'm also an Alabama fan, guys. That's the only team outside of Philly.
Let's go.
That I'm a fan of. I've been a fan since 05. The pro throw catch got me on to him.
Let's go.
Devontae.
Shout out to my time, baby.
Devontae Smith on the other side is going.
That's fact. You do got Devontae. That's true.
And Wes Watkins, when we drafted him, I was happy about him. We got to give him time. But listen to this delusional Dallas fan over here. We coming.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear that last comment. I was trying to put on my headphones. I was trying to put on my headphones.
22 is ours. Chance.
Eagles.
We coming.
The Eagles.
Chest out.
Hey, yo.
Y'all hear that?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you like this.
That's the wings of the Eagles coming.
Oh, damn.
Hey, listen, when you get past the Giants and the Commanders, then come holler at me, okay?
We might split that series, but let me tell you, we might split the series between those two. But y'all, focus. Y'all.
You focus.
You sound like a D-Ray, boy.
You focus now. You focus now. What happened last year? You wasn't focused?
We went 10-7. Still made the playoffs.
But you got scraped twice by us.
It's okay.
And then you got scraped. And then you got scraped by the GOAT. Then you get scraped by the GOAT.
A team that was not great. We were
mediocre.
mediocre.
I ain't saying nothing.
We were mediocre. And the only thing I can say to the Giants.
Only reason y'all made the playoffs is because Minnesota and the Saints was trash.
We beat the Saints. Remember that?
I don't know.
Yeah, you did.
I don't follow y'all schedule.
We did.
Yeah, they beat
we did. The only reason why I have kept track of y'all is because of Trayvon Diggs. I love him. And that's another thing. I love all my Alabama players no matter where they go.
Yes, sir.
That hurts my soul. But I'm happy for Trayvon. But this year, he's about to get dog walked. I'm gonna put him on AJ Brown. They're gonna put him on AJ Brown for one play. He's gonna get burned. He's gonna get hurt. Not hurt physically, but you know what I mean. They're gonna be like, "Yo, switch sides to Devontae Smith. Then gonna get torched again." I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. He had a great season.
I could have sworn.
I like you already, boy.
Did Diggs catch a pick off your boy Smith?
Yeah,
he did, right? Oh,
he did. He did.
Didn't we kick y'all ass though? Oh, okay. Right on now.
Oh, he said he brought up Boston. Young Buck said he brought up Boston to the group.
I mean, look. Men and women lie, numbers don't. I mean,
facts.
We can look at the facts. We can look
That's
at
facts.
Hey, y'all got y'all ass kicked.
We're looking at the facts.
You got y'all ass kicked.
When last time you won the championship? What was the date?
It was 1996.
It won the Super Bowl. Tupac had passed away. Biggie was still alive.
Yeah, last time you right. That is correct. Listen. Hold on. Time out. You talking about that was the last time we won one, but your first time was 2017, right? How long the NFL been around?
First Super Bowl was.
How long the NFL been around?
Hold on, wait. The NFL's been around for over 100 years, which means
and y'all just got one Super Bowl.
Which means
you just got one. You just got one. And if I'm mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong.
When did they
hey, Raider fan, didn't y'all whoop them in the Super Bowl last time?
When did they start?
Y'all whooped them? And didn't y'all get beat by the New England Patriots too?
We lost by 3.
No, they beat the Patriots.
No, they lost.
No, I'm talking about the one in 04.
Yeah, 04.
Super Bowl 04, we lost by 3.
Yeah, you did.
But then we got our revenge in 18. And then you got to count. And if you're looking at the whole NFL, over 100 years, there's 3 NFL championships. 48.
How?
They
all talking about Super Bowls. Don't bring up no NFL championships. I mean, what is that? You can't go there with championships because the Green Bay got them all, so you can't go there.
This is the
you can't go there.
And if you look at the Green Bay Packers, they got 10 what is it, 10 or 11, one of them.
Their nickname is Title Town.
But that's
what they call it.
Title Town.
The trophy was named after Lombardi.
Yes, after his ass was whooped by the Eagles.
Okay, so I mean, what are you saying? y'all two should be talking because y'all the ones could go back that way back in the 30s and all that. And the Giants and shit. And ain't no one nothing.
You just like King Kong. You said you was at the top.
We are. Y'all not beating us. Who's what? Who?
Look, like I said, this season gonna speak for itself. We're going 12-5. We
I hear you.
12-5.
12-5.
Stick your chest out.
Stick your chest out, baby. Okay. Well, that's for the Eagle fan. Let's go on with the show.
It's just hard for me to believe based on the facts. You know what I mean? Based on the facts, that's hard for me to believe. Based on the facts,
y'all haven't won nothing since I've been alive.
You're right. But we beat y'all.
In regular season,
we stayed out of this bar.
It's not a playoff.
Okay. Hold on. How many times have we seen y'all in the playoffs?
Couple. Not really. I never even paid attention to that.
Yeah, last time we saw you in the playoffs, Romo beat you.
And what happened to him?
I mean, he went on to the next round. Y'all didn't.
At a Super Bowl, the next
y'all
round.
Didn't. What's your quarterback? None of your quarterbacks have a Super Bowl. You can't even give Carson Wentz one.
Wait, hold on. You gonna stick by that?
Nick Foles? Come on, that was your quarterback who took you to the promised land.
Carson Wentz has it. Everybody on that whole damn team got one.
Carson Wentz.
Elijah Qualls, who never even played a down in an NFL game.
Ooh, boy, you reaching.
Has a ring.
Yeah.
How that guy?
And look. So does Trent Dilfer. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. I'm serious. Everybody gets a ring, but y'all don't have none. Not right now. Y'all got 5 in history.
Yeah.
Y'all was great. Jimmy Johnson, great coach. But now y'all got Mike McCarthy.
I mean, we had rings before Jimmy too. Don't
Hasn't
forget
won
that.
since 2010.
We had rings before Jimmy.
It don't matter. That's rings before.
That don't matter.
You said you want to talk about the now. Let's talk about the now. You're NFC East champions. Congratulations.
Yes, 24 times.
You will not go back to back.
24
the last time
times
that it happened.
NFC champion.
Who went back to back last time?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Ago, brother.
When the last time y'all won the damn champion? I mean, when last time y'all won the division?
Like 2 years ago.
How you figure that?
No, you won 17 when you won Super Bowl.
Yeah. And we won in 2019 because we went to Washington and we won the last game.
You did. You sure did. You did.
Yeah,
you did. You won the last game.
I think
You did,
2019.
2019. Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that because my boy Levan was bugging me about that shit.
Washington
yeah,
won.
You're right.
COVID year. Y'all won last year. But the fact still remains. The last time a back-to-back champion happened, it was the Eagles 04-05. And it hasn't happened since then.
And that was the last time y'all was pretty decent because you had Andy Reid as the head coach. I mean, y'all had a decent Donovan McNabb and all that kind.
If it's me and my Eagles, it'll be the Giants.
It'll be the Giants.
That's my opinion. It'll be the Giants.
Man, I like G already, bro. I like the man already.
I don't. You think the Giants is gonna win the division? That's what you're saying?
Yes. If we don't win it, the Giants will win.
Washington,
I care less about Washington. Washington's not doing shit. I don't care if Chase Young. Like Washington. The commies are not nothing. And y'all better pray because y'all put a target on your back.
I'm gonna just stop talking right now.
Ooh. Let's go to most underrated players. Let's go to the New York Giants. They chose Daniel Jones. The Giants overdrafted Jones at number 6 overall in the 2019 NFL draft. But since then, he has had an ugly situation around him and has only deteriorated. His box score stats is 21 touchdowns and 17 interceptions over the past 2 seasons.
That's it? 21?
Yeah. 21 touchdowns. But they also said, don't be surprised if we see a significant bump in Jones' PFF grade from the 70s to the 80s due to new head coach Brian DeBall. Direct.
Ballin'. as everybody would say, ballin'. Woo! Is that true, bro? Are you being tortured right now, bro?
Hey, you can call it what you want. The fact still remains. They have to beat us. Okay? That is the fact. We fucking kicked your ass. You goddamn Giants, fucking you goddamn Eagles, and fucking goddamn Redskins, Commanders, whatever the fuck y'all want to call yourselves. Okay? Y'all gotta beat us. The fuck?
We got to beat the Cowgirls again to prove a point.
When did you beat us?
We will. Just one season. Anything can happen in the next season.
Yo, hey, Stat Man, what's the record between us and the Eagles, man?
I believe that y'all lead right now.
By a lot, right?
I wouldn't say a lot.
We really gonna go through this. We really gonna go through this right now.
Really? And D-Ray, what you think? While I'm doing that, what you think about Daniel Jones being? Do you think he's going to do better next season?
Hell no.
No,
you don't even believe that shit.
Yeah,
he can't even think of something.
Yeah, believe that.
I got a funny story about Daniel Jones though. It was when he was in college. So I live here in Durham, North Carolina. I've been here for 6-7 years. I was working security. The game where he ran 83 yards for a touchdown on North Carolina at Duke, I was there. I said then and there, he was gonna get drafted or whatever. And this is just coming from me. I don't know about Daniel right now for the Giants, but there is a ceiling for him. I don't know how high it is, but there's a ceiling for him.
I think he reached it.
You think he reached it?
Okay, me honest, me personally,
Go ahead, shit on your quarterback.
I don't want to. I'm trying not to eat too much crow for this year.
Because he was full last year.
I'm gonna say this. Let me see how he do with the new head coach, new offensive coordinator. What type of schemes they gonna run? Are they going and how the offensive line is actually gonna look?
He got one shot.
I can say, yeah, this is his one shot in a lifetime. Mm-hmm. You got the new GM, head coach. They took care of the offensive line for you, and the owners definitely said that they messed the kid up because they didn't protect him. They ain't put no offensive line around him or nothing. All true.
That's true.
Let's see what the new offensive line do, and go from there.
With all that being said, how the fuck you gonna kick the Cowboys' ass?
Because I'm gonna kick the Cowboys' ass twice, and I can't wait till week 3. I can't wait till week 3.
No, you actually
bring you and your Cowboys to MetLife Stadium, and I'm gonna kick your ass and then send you home.
We'll be there.
Okay? Jeez. I'm gonna say it again. You're gonna walk out of MetLife Stadium 0-3.
We did last year. We're gonna do the same thing we did last year.
You walking out of MetLife Stadium 0-3.
Yo.
0-3.
0-3.
When
you're gonna lose to Tampa Bay.
89.
You're gonna lose to Tampa Bay, then you're gonna lose to the Bengals, and then you're gonna come to me and get your ass kicked.
Wait. They play the Bengals?
Yeah.
I want to hear shit else.
They got the Bengals week 2.
I want to hear nothing else.
I mean, look.
Y'all playing the Bengals? Bruh.
Y'all give all these teams this high praise and this credit.
Let's go.
Y'all give them all that high praise and this credit, okay?
Maybe
y'all been saying that we gonna lose, but some fucking way we managed to kick y'all ass and get 12 fucking wins. So
and you lost to Jimmy G in the playoffs.
I'm trying to figure out.
Come on.
You get 4 wins and you yapping your gums. You get beat by you barely make the playoffs and get beat by goddamn the GOAT. And you yapping your gums.
You got beat by the GOAT. You got beat by the GOAT too,
bro.
I understand this shit. I understand this.
You lost to the GOAT too.
This is blasphemy.
Like, didn't you lose to Jimmy G?
Yeah, we did.
And
Debo Samuel, Jimmy G, Debo Samuel. Yep.
At home?
Yes.
Hell, I go back even further. Didn't y'all lose to a kicker named Mason Crosby a lot? Oh, I'm sorry.
Mason Crosby or Aaron Rodgers?
Both of them.
Mason Crosby or Aaron Rodgers?
Both
so you talking about the dart? You talking about the dart or the there's no catch that they fucking called? Which one you talking about?
The no catch was funny as hell. I'm sorry.
That was funny.
I hated Des Bryant. It was hilarious.
That was
the
funny.
fact that they cleared it as a catch years later was kind of like, all right, you know what? They don't give a fuck. They gave it to y'all. But it didn't matter.
They screwed the Cowboys on that one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
Yeah, they screwed the Cowboys on that one.
But this past season, y'all screwed yourselves.
No, they didn't.
Big time.
Y'all just
the refs made the right call.
And then they're looking stupid.
That's why you don't play football.
Keep it moving. So
I'm just saying, y'all gotta beat us. So I'm like I said, it is what it is. Y'all know the records, y'all know the scores, y'all know all of that. So come holler at me.
We'll move on for that.
Thank you. The referee has made the call. Move on.
We're going to move on for that.
Ref made the call.
Most underrated player. Most underrated player for the Dallas Cowboys.
The whole team.
Yo.
Sorry, I thought you said, oh, my bad. I had to switch hats, the old school. Anyway.
Yo, the most underrated they chose was edge rusher DeMarcus Lawrence. Lawrence is widely regarded as an excellent player, but he doesn't get the full recognition he deserves because of the high pressure totals haven't resulted in the usual number of sacks. Lawrence has been unlucky when it comes to sacks over the past few years, but before that, he had back-to-back years with 13 or more sacks. His lowest PFF grade is in the past 5 seasons is 86.2. New York, DeMarcus Lawrence. What do you think about him, and do you think that he is a very underrated player on the Dallas Cowboys?
As far as recognition, I would say so, but when you think about it, you got to double him, sometimes even triple him. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the back coming out hitting him, and you got 2 linemen, guarding him basically. So that's why his sack numbers and shit went down, but everybody else's went up because that's somebody you got to stop. And that's what's been going on. The numbers would decline when you throw half the fucking offense his way.
True. And I agree. He was 2016, I believe, Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep.
Yeah, Defensive Player of the Year. So he was Defensive Player of the Year. So he got some clout now.
That year too.
Huh? What you say?
Weren't y'all eliminated that year too?
Oh, damn.
Defensive Player of the Year. He's out.
Jesus.
They sure was.
Wait.
He
right.
Wait.
Hold on. Did you make the fucking playoffs that year?
Was it Aaron Rodgers or was it Mason?
It was the dart. I'm telling you, it was the fucking dart. It was 3rd and 28.
And look,
were you in the playoffs?
We didn't make it that year, but we went all the way to the Super Bowl further than you went.
Were you in the playoffs?
No.
Oh, okay.
But the following season, we went to the Super Bowl and won. Where were y'all at? On the
2017. Yeah. But you've been on the couch, bro. Like, I don't understand this shit. You've been on the couch. You got one fucking lucky ass Super Bowl. If it wasn't for double doink, your ass wouldn't even fucking beat it.
Oh my God, nigga, have you seen that season?
Yeah, I did. Your man got hurt at the end. Y'all had the same season.
Phenomenal.
Listen. If you didn't have Nick Foles, you would have ended up just like the Raiders did that very same fucking season.
Why you gotta come at the Raiders like that?
Because they was doing the same thing y'all was doing. Was y'all not?
Y'all doing the same thing for the past 25 years.
And what the fuck have y'all been doing? What have y'all been doing?
Rings. I got my ring. I could die happy now. I got my ring. I really don't know what
he could die happy. That means you know you ain't getting another one. That means you know you ain't getting another one.
Look, and I might.
Hey, he got his, so you better get yours.
It'll be.
I got 5. I don't understand this shit. What the hell?
You got 5. I got 4.
What game system was famous when y'all last won?
Ooh.
4.
I have no clue.
Right, you are.
NFL Blitz.
Oh, damn.
Wow, that is true.
I remember that game.
NFL Blitz was popping.
Yeah,
that was a popular game, bro.
That shit was it.
This feeds. Hold on, this feeds right into the scenario that I always say to where ran. Y'all get on the Cowboys, how they rings are dusty and all that kind of shit. But the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan was around at the same fucking time. Okay. They was doing their thing the same fucking time. The last Cowboys and the Bulls was the shit in the 90s, okay? So here it is. I don't see nobody slamming on Jordan. Not Jordan, but nobody slamming on the Bulls like that. Nobody getting on. But it's fun to talk about the Cowboys. Yeah. And even since then, you've managed to get one fucking ring, okay? Just one.
You got one.
That's it. Just one. And you managed to get 2 scratch-offs.
And you got zero. And you got zero.
It is what
and you got zero.
And
you
with
got
all that being said,
you got a donut, bro.
With all that being said,
you got a donut.
With all that being said, y'all still haven't caught up to your fucking daddy. So get it
you
right.
Ain't nobody's daddy. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Get it right.
He got 1 ring.
Get it right.
I got 2. You got 0.
How I got 0? Can you do math?
You got 0. You got 0 rings since your last one, bro. What are you talking about?
And check this out.
0.
Hold on. Listen to how y'all word this shit. Like y'all got 0 since y'all last ring. So the fuck do you? What the fuck are you saying,
man? The last time you won the ring, Michael Jordan was working on his 4th.
You're right.
And
Michael Jordan went on to win 2 more after that.
Franchise, bro. He has
Come on.
Franchise.
Y'all still trying to catch up though, right?
Come on.
Y'all still trying to catch up though, right?
Hey.
Yeah. You got a long way to go. You got 1. You got 1. You got a long way to go.
Year,
you down there. You down there with the Jet with 1. Okay, you got 1. You got 1.
One of the greatest Joe. Look, one of the quarterbacks ever.
Who?
I'll take that.
Joe Namath.
I'm talking about for the Jets. Since you mentioned the Jets.
Joe Namath went 3-9 his last 3 seasons. What are you talking about? The greatest. What are you saying?
Uh-oh.
He's better than Romo. I'll tell you that much.
Joe Namath? Joe Namath? Are you fucking kidding me?
Romo never went to a Hall of Fame.
All right.
He's not first ballot. Even Donovan McNabb is first ballot over Romo, bro.
Yeah, all right.
I'll take Donovan.
We'll see what the critics say.
Wow.
We'll see what the critics say. I'll be damned.
How many Romo got?
He got 105.
Oh, we 33.
He got none.
But let me get to the last one.
I mean, McNabb got.
Let me get to the.
McNabb got though.
None.
Oh.
Let me get to the
Hall of Fame or Juan Jaworski. He got
none. Now, let me get to the last one. And young Mark, I know you watch it, bro. The PFF's underrated. The Raiders, they said Josh Jacobs. The Raiders elected not to pick up Jacobs' 5th-year option, doing the same for their other 2 first-round picks from that season. It was by any definition a pretty disastrous first round for the Raiders, but Jacobs shouldn't fall into the same category as the other 2 players. He was actually been a good running back in the NFL, but injuries have hampered him, and more importantly, the Raiders' offensive line has fallen apart, which is very true, which makes his chances of success much smaller. Jacobs has never earned a PFF rushing grade lower than 79.4 and boasts 184 missed tackles across the 3 seasons. It's not looking good for JJ. Wish JJ the best. It's not looking good for him. Apparently, they're going to move away from JJ. JJ, one of my favorite running backs, even in Alabama. I think injuries have slowed him down big time. And I hope if he balls out this year, I believe they'll pick up that contract. I think what it is they just putting fire up under JJ.
Mm-hmm.
They putting fire up on him because
I had real quick because
roll tide, baby.
Josh
is great, but our most underrated player is Colton Miller. Yeah,
put
I agree.
This Alabama cap on and talk about Josh.
Yes, sir. Who's best pick? Yeah, and Mark. I just think that this is gonna put fire up on him, and JJ should. We got a little bit of better line. That Leatherwood is shaky for me, boy. But Jesus Christ, that dude, God, Another Alabama guy, Alex Leatherwood. God almighty. But, I mean, this will put some fire up on it. Hey, if he go, hey, that's all I can say is Zamir White, step up, baby. Zamir White, step up.
Y'all gonna be straight with Josh.
I hope so.
Has an off season, but we've seen it at Alabama where he hasn't had his best season, but he still, shows good. Whatever.
Yeah, the end was near. Baltimore really banged him up. They banged him up first game last season, and but he still played. The Cowboys banged him up too. So I mean, it took a lot of hits there.
Now I'll give the Cowboys that. I will give them that.
Yeah,
y'all defense, no matter what era it is, y'all hit hard.
I know. I hate losing.
It's hard to hate that.
Yeah, they hit hard, boy. Cowboys do hit hard, bro.
It's
they
not
got Kelvin Joseph back there. I'm trying to tell you.
It's y'all. It's you motherfuckers that wear the. It's not the team that we hate, but y'all make us hate y'all.
You heard that, man.
That was his Stephen A. impression.
They created Stephen A. Stephen A. is me.
He said Stephen A. is me.
I fucking hate y'all with a disdain. R.I.P. to my homie as well, who was a diehard Dallas fan. He had passed away last year, and we used to go at it to physical altercations. Mm-hmm. But that's kind of who you remind me of. At the same time, he was my homie, but I hated that motherfucker. Football season, I just put, don't talk to me.
It's going down this year, baby.
Man, it's all good, yo.
That's what this group is about.
Well, it's all love at the end of the day, big brother, little brother type of thing.
It's whatever, man. Like I said,
remember,
you
fuck y'all.
I understand the animosity. When you get your ass whooped by somebody so many times, you have that feeling towards them. You understand what I mean? So I understand the animosity y'all feel towards us. I get it.
It's a rocky mindset.
It's all love, though. It's all love. Like you said,
y'all taking some ass whoopings too. I mentioned one earlier, 44-6.
Yeah, we have. For
the Washington fans.
Well, just say the majority of the time. You know what I mean? Just the majority. It is what it is, man.
It's always a great series against y'all. I will give it that. Last year, it hurt. So what? We're moving on.
Well, let me ask y'all a question about Carolina. What do y'all think Carolina gonna do? Real quick, got a few seconds. Carolina Panthers, Matt Corral, they knew.
That's my girlfriend's team. In North Carolina by freaking who was that? Petey Pablo. Petey Pablo.
Dang.
Country as hell. Anyway,
he was just at the Cobras game when we went to Petey Pablo. Yeah, Petey Pablo gave some weight.
All respect,
Petey Pablo balloon. God damn.
Y'all need to cut that cord to Cam. Okay, y'all going to hell in the handbasket if you keep
the Carolina Panthers. With Matt Corral, bro. I don't know. He just said he didn't know the playbook. I just looked at it the other day. I don't think Carolina's gonna make some noise, bro.
I don't know. I mean, they might. I've always liked Christian McCaffrey for them, but his health is a question.
Yeah.
The defense. Man, it's like they show up one game and then they don't show up another, and they don't have Hassan Reddick anymore. Watch out for him.
Right.
Anyway,
Hassan Reddick. That's true. That's a fact.
You know,
he went to y'all, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. That's why I said Dallas fan up here.
Hassan Reddick, nice. It's a good pickup.
I mean, are we serious? Carolina?
It's like, look, I don't know. I really don't know.
You really talking about Carolina right now?
I'm just saying, hold on. I'm gonna say this, and then I think we can move on after that. You got the GOAT, Tampa Bay. Then you got the Saints, and then I feel like Atlanta would make more noise than Carolina, just because of the weapons that they got.
Desmond Ritter, I can see that.
Yeah, Desmond Ritter's nice,
but because of the weapons. Now that will put them last in their fucking division.
I'm gonna say this: Panthers aren't gonna be last in their division. I'm gonna leave it at that. They're not gonna be first. but they're not gonna be last either. They'll probably be the first in that division. And that's
over the Saints. Saints is good. They stacked. I mean, it's just depending on
Saints
Jameis
are always
Winston.
stacked, and then they always end up hurt.
Facts.
Bitches.
Facts. That is facts. I totally agree with you on that.
That damn what's that receiver's name?
Michael Thomas.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That motherfucker always hurt.
He better bring his ass back with a vengeance.
That was his first time being hurt though. Who you talking about?
He was hurt
for
half
a year.
the season. Yeah, he better bring his ass back.
Yeah, that was his first time being hurt though. That was Drew Brees got. What are you talking about?
He's gonna have to step up, in my opinion.
He's gonna step up now. He's gonna have to now, goddamn.
I must have forgot he was a top 5 receiver when Drew Brees was there, when he was playing.
No, keyword was.
I mean, he got hurt and Drew Brees left.
Oh damn! I forgot about Jameis.
You got Jarvis Landry just signed too. So you got Jarvis Landry. He just signed. Then you got Chris Olivier from Ohio State. They stacked, man.
Carolina gonna be last in their division, man. I don't see them doing anything else.
It's either gonna be Saints or Tampa Bay to win the division, but I don't think the Panthers are gonna be last. Atlanta's a fuck up.
Yeah, we're going there Saturday. For sure, yeah, Mark. Well, we in the 42nd, 42. We're 42 minutes in, man. Let's take a commercial break, and we'll come back with about 2 NBA topics. Then we'll have the NBA trivia. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I know.
We had some NBA blowouts, ass whoopings, whatever you want to call it. Jesus Christ.
Couple of slobber knockers.
Word. The Phoenix Suns versus the Dallas Mavericks.
You got to go there first.
Yeah, man. The Dallas Mavericks are going on to the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2011. They beat the Holy Breaks off the Phoenix Suns 123-90.
Yeah,
Luka Doncic finished with 35 points. Spencer Dinwiddie 30 points, and Bronson with 24 points. The Mavericks put their foot on their throat in their house. They couldn't breathe, and it's over. Phoenix Suns is over. D-Rec, what the hell happened to your team, bro? Well, your second team that you was rooting for. Come on. What happened?
Damn, man. God dang. Nobody showed up. Nobody showed up. Nobody could guard anybody. Luka was getting everything. Luka was on the block, bodying people, drop stepping. He hitting threes. He floored Cameron Johnson with a crossover. They just couldn't stop Luka, bro. Couldn't stop him. CP. I can't even say CP3 no more. Just CP. He didn't show up. He didn't show up. He only had 10 points. Booker didn't show up. He had 11 points. DeAndre Ayton didn't show up. He only had 5 points. It was just like you said. The Mavericks put their foot on the neck of the Tiger and didn't let up. And
that's facts.
They waxed their ass. But that was they waxed that ass.
It's like
ass whooping. Like
I didn't pay attention.
You down by 30 at the half, and Luka got the same amount of points that you got at the half, 27. That's crazy. You ain't playing no D. You're not stopping nobody, and then you let Spencer Dinwiddie come out and get 30.
Facts.
Spencer Dinwiddie, who used to play for the Washington Wizards, that they didn't even want him.
Brooklyn Nets
too. Balling in Dallas.
Brooklyn Nets too.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
I mean, hey, shout out to Luka, man. He was hungry. He had that dog mentality, like he wasn't going down, and he pulled it out.
I learned one thing about Luka Doncic.
Mm-hmm.
Don't piss him the fuck off, because that's a different monster. Like,
yeah,
Luka's is
a very slow monster.
But keep poking the bear. Eventually, the bear gonna attack your ass.
Yeah, 10 miles per hour.
10 miles per hour.
10 miles per hour, but he did the thing though. New York, make some of this.
He did his shit.
I mean, it was some good games, but I think I told y'all earlier this week how I felt about the playoffs. It is what it is. You know? I picked Boston to go all the way. You know, I'm a Lakers fan, but I did pick Boston to go all the way.
This is the one with you on,
and it's I mean, like I said, it's good to see. You know, like I said, it was. I mean, Game 7, you would expect more from Phoenix.
New kids on the block.
Yeah, I don't know. I really couldn't tell you what happened to Phoenix.
Nobody knows.
Nobody expected that.
DeAndre Ayton, he played like a memory foam mattress.
How don't you realize that it's a Game 7? That's very fucking important. Very.
Exactly.
And you play like that, and weren't they home? They were home, right?
Yes, in the Valley. They stink.
Shit is that?
Yeah.
I know my
in the Valley, bro.
They at one point in time in that game, the fans was booing them. That's how bad it got. Your hometown fans was booing you.
That was a terrible game. However, the Boston-Milwaukee game was more interesting.
That was better than they did in Philly because they just walked the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least they stayed to boo.
Right.
Like knowing about you would expect more out of a Game 7. I mean, that's just
like you gotta show more. And if you're not willing to show that, granted, I heard CP3 didn't. I put the 3 on that motherfucker. You gotta show some respect. CP3. I heard that he was dealing with a quad injury. So they say.
Yeah, no excuses.
But no excuses. Like you said, no excuses. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I ain't trying to make excuses for them. You got to show up, period. You just got to show up because, like I said, not to keep talking about my Sixers or anything, but Embiid is definitely a definition of you got to play. He played through the
You got to play, man. I got to get to Embiid. You're absolutely right. I couldn't agree with you more.
Yourself in danger as far as future.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. He should have been MVP.
He should have been MVP.
Yeah, he should have been MVP.
But then again, for you to just sit there and probably mentally be fucked up from it, like, damn, I didn't get MVP. Yeah. But you gotta let that shit go. You gotta show them why.
Yeah, let that shit. It's the MVP, bro. Who gives a fuck about it? I mean,
if you really look at it,
I feel like
if you really look, and if you really look at it, the person who won the MVP was sitting home also.
Thank you. He was sitting
he said Joker lost.
He was sitting at home.
And then last year, oh my God, it pissed me off more last year because the motherfucker went on to get swept.
Man.
This year he just got drilled by GSW.
He got murdered by the Lakers in where Anthony Davis when he hit that 3 in the bubble. Denver couldn't get that far. Denver,
and I wouldn't have been mad if it was Giannis again. But for Joker to win it again, bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, something ain't right with that MVP award. Speaking of MVP, former MVP Giannis and the defending NBA champion, the Milwaukee Bucks, got destroyed by the Boston Celtics, 109 to 87.
Shout out to Boston, yo.
Start off with this. He made history. I don't know if y'all knew that, but he made history.
He did. Jaylen Brown.
And I heard goddamn Mr. Salty Man Paul Pierce is being salty again. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like the fact that, you know, people is saying Jason Tatum done more for the Boston Celtics than, you know.
Who's saying this?
I mean, why would you say that? Listen, the reason I'm saying this is because let's just put this in perspective.
Mm-hmm.
If Jason Tatum win a chip, you don't think he passed? I mean, he's already passed Paul Pierce in some records. You don't think he passed Paul Pierce in Boston history? I mean, just Bird is up there. Now, Bird is number one.
Bird's definitely.
That's true.
Bird's number one. Then you got to think about it. Wait. As far as Boston is concerned, you got Bird, then you got Kevin McHale. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of people that go down there.
Bill Russell,
Robert Parrish.
Bill Russell. That's what I'm saying. It's a couple of people that go that follow through. You know what I'm saying? So wherein Paul Pierce is, you know, he's on the tail end of it. So why wouldn't you say Jason Tatum?
Going on?
Well, yeah. I mean, you put it that way. I can see Jason Tatum being up there. If he's not there already, he wins a championship. Yeah, you have to start that conversation.
That would, if he wins the title, it would tie both of them together because remember, Paul Pierce only won one championship.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. If Jason Tatum goes on to win this year, right, and not to look forward to the year or whatever, say they make it again and they try to repeat, and he can, like, you know, succeeds with that. That puts him past Paul. So he will have to do. He'll have to win the championship this year. Then he'll have to do what I just said.
Paul Pierce is upper echelon though.
That's true. He was one of my.
I mean, hell yeah! Like, I mean, I get Tatum. Tatum's a rising star. I think he got a little bit more work to do as far as getting in that Boston legacy. But
I mean,
like you said,
now.
Yeah, I know he's headed that way. He's headed there. Yep. Shout out to Bill Russell. That's where it starts at. Bill Russell. Larry Bird.
Robert Parrish.
I mean,
they was all together up under Bird.
Yeah, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale.
But after that, Paul Pierce put him on the map.
Pierce, yeah, he's the legend in this era.
Oh hell yeah! Paul Pierce was a killer. Paul Pierce is getting that ball. 5 seconds left.
The last era.
Kevin Garnett doesn't count.
No.
But we were talking about the Timberwolves, like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No. Paul Pierce.
Ray Allen don't count.
No, he don't count.
Nope.
No. None of those guys count but Paul Pierce.
Hold on. If y'all excluding all them, Paul Pierce wouldn't have a ring.
Wait a minute. We forget
True.
somebody.
But they didn't put in that work like Paul Pierce did. Paul Pierce was a Celtic.
What about Rondo?
Yeah.
Rondo?
I mean, but without none of those people, he wouldn't have got no ring.
True. That's true. But they wouldn't have got a ring if it wasn't for Paul Pierce. Remember, he went to the Lakers. Remember, I'm not go to play for him, but remember when they played the Lakers and the Celtics? If it wasn't for Paul Pierce balling out in LA, because you know he's from Inglewood. If it wasn't for him balling out in LA, bro, man, Celtics would have been on their ass, and Kobe would have had back for sure.
They got one over Kobe. They did.
They did.
But look at what they do
because of Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce got one over Kobe.
Yeah, Paul Pierce put him on the map. Yeah, Paul Pierce did that. So
I made you famous.
Paul Pierce, one of the best Celtics of all time, man. But I get what you're saying, New York. Jason Tatum, he's on his way. I think he's on his way. And with that performance, what he did, how many points did he score? 23 points. He got Grant Williams involved. Boston got a really good squad, man.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying he's anything like it, but he was taught by Kobe.
There you go. He got this. It's the no. It's the mentality.
Yeah,
he was.
Mr. Mentality. Jason Tatum. Giannis. Look at Giannis. Giannis was trained by Kobe.
I mean,
but see, I feel like Tatum. Not. I mean, Giannis is good, but I feel like Tatum could embody more of the athleticism or the court savvy that Kobe had. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like more than Giannis. So that's why I'm looking at him like, okay, he could do some damage, yo. He could do some damage.
Very, very true. I really like the Boston Celtics, and they should have the utmost respect for defeating the NBA champion.
I mean,
Milwaukee Bucks.
To put Tatum in perspective, look what he did Game 6 in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He dropped 46 in Milwaukee.
He went toe to toe with Giannis in Milwaukee. I feel you, but I'm gonna say this.
And if it wasn't New York. But I'm saying like this: if it wasn't for what Tatum did, what?
Hell yeah! What? You damn right.
I know you regret that.
Yeah, you do.
You know what pick I regret recently? Mikal Bridges. That fucking hurt me. Pick Mikal, and then we traded him like minutes later.
Damn, I didn't know that.
You didn't know?
I did not know.
Zaire Smith.
Who?
Yeah.
Zaire Smith? Okay.
That came from, we traded away Mikal Bridges literally 3 minutes after we drafted him.
God damn.
Bullshit.
Yeah, god damn.
What? And his mom had worked for the Sixers.
God damn.
Also, Villanova fan as well.
Anyway, Villanova. Fuck damn. I don't like Villanova, man. They beat my Tar Heel.
Go back to Jason Tatum.
Yeah, we're going back to it.
The King will be back next year.
When Jordan coming out of retirement?
Now, you know, Jordan was never called the King. You know who the King is.
I do. I was making it good.
True.
LeBron is, I don't know. Like, I respect LeBron more than KD right now.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You look at KD. KD went out to Italy or whatever the hell he went to, going out to clubs and shit. Then you see LeBron, he's getting ready for next season. I never liked KD, really. Never.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Soft, man.
Hey, he ain't the only one. He ain't the only
one. A lot of people like
I never fuck with KD from the jump. I mean, he was a tall, lanky dude that I feel like could shoot, but other than that, bro, you what? Whatever.
I feel like LeBron, like when I was a kid, the first stint when he was drafted to the Cavs and everything, I liked him. I did. When he left the Cavs, I felt like a Cavs fan because I was, upset about it. You go to Miami, join the super team, win what? What he won? Like 3 championships or 2 championships?
He won 2.
2? Yeah. I was.
It should have only been 1. They shouldn't have got 2013, but that's another story.
It is.
Shout out to Ray Allen.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray.
Shout out to the fans that even tried to get back into the game too.
Honestly, no. Honestly, who really deserved the biggest shout out for 2013 is Chris Bosh.
Yeah, shout out to Chris Bosh too. He got that rebound.
Because he got the rebound. If he didn't get the rebound, there's no shot for Ray Allen.
Wait. Shout out to Greg Popovich for taking Tim Duncan out the game too. Appreciate it.
He did. He's a foul trouble.
You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Yeah, think about 5 fouls. Shit.
Yeah, I saw Tim Duncan go to the bench. I said, "Oh shit."
I would have sacrificed Timmy, man. If he was on the court, Timmy would have got that rebound. Game over. Yeah. Hold the ball.
But we got that ass the next year.
That we did.
Got that ass next year.
That we did.
As far as LeBron goes, he's still a king. He'll be back next year. And
38 years young.
Hey, Hey, you see the man. You see the man. You see him.
Yeah, I seen him. I saw the man. I saw the man. I saw the man on vacation. You know, with the wife and the family on the
Look,
beach.
hey,
I did see that.
He deserved vacation.
I
Go
did see that.
do your thing.
You do.
Let
You do. Yeah.
the Lakers.
I ain't fucking the man for that.
Let the Lakers front office get their shit together, okay? And then come holler.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Get y'all shit together and then come holler at me because I'm here. I'm gonna do what I do.
Hey, yo, question.
He did. I do say this. He did post the workout video too. Brother man is in the gym. He getting ready.
Oh, that's always. I mean,
I can definitely say that.
What's up? What's your question?
He getting ready.
So, it's the same time for every show, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So Saturday I'm off, but I'm going to do some shit. I'm going to see him on Saturday at 2.
Okay.
In that case, I'll probably join the podcast on Saturday too. So.
Okay. Well,
all right.
We'll get to that down the road, bro.
All right.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you're on tonight.
Me too.
And we got one more NBA talk, and then we're gonna go into trivia. But the Los Angeles Lakers received permission to interview Warriors assistant coach Kenny Atkinson for the head coaching job. Atkinson is best known for his work as a developing coach. He has made his name under Mike Budenholzer when he was in Atlanta. He spent time under Clippers head coach Ty Lue. Atkinson is responsible for the growth of Clippers Terrence Mann and Gary Payton II and new superstar Jordan Poole. Other candidates for the head coaching job is Toronto Raptors assistant Adrian Griffin, Mark Jackson, and Milwaukee Bucks assistant Darvin Ham, and former Trailblazer coach Terry Stotts. New York, you are a Los Angeles Lakers fan. Who do you think out of that lineup right there? Who you think or who do you want to become the new head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers?
Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It don't even fucking matter. Like I don't care. Like I said, I personally feel like LeBron. Y'all get y'all shit together and then come holler at me. I don't care. It don't matter. Get y'all shit together and then come holler at me.
Just play.
That's it. That's all I gotta say. That's how I swear. That's how I feel.
Okay. D-Rec.
I really don't give a shit. I don't care.
He don't
care who the hell they give a shit. He
don't give a shit.
I don't care.
But as
I don't care.
As a Laker fan, I'm telling you, it don't matter. It don't matter.
I don't. It don't matter to me who their head coach is. Just pick one and just pick the right one and see what y'all could do with Westbrook. That's all. And leave it at that. That's all.
Westbrook. Okay.
I think whoever comes in, I think they're going to utilize Westbrook a lot more and listen to what LeBron got to say as far as the court is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even a matter of, you know what I mean? I hope we get a, offensive coach, you know what I mean? Maybe, little, throw some trick plays in here and there, whatever. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. It don't matter. Just win these fucking games, get into the playoffs, get to the finals, and the king will claim his fucking. That's what he do. That's what he do. That's it. KD, goddamn Kyrie, James Harden, get out of here.
Right.
The king.
The king.
What are you, the Lion King now, nigga? Dang, you the Lion King?
I'm just saying.
Who you think, G? Who you think, G, should be the Lakers' new head coach?
Like look, like D said, I really don't. I won't say I don't.
Nobody cares.
But
I'm being honest. Not even Lakers fans care, bro. Like, if Lakers fans don't care, why would anybody else care?
But listen, you gotta ask yourself, man. Would you rather have a ship that doesn't have no captain to it, or would you just let the ship do whatever the fuck it do?
Look.
You're gonna need somebody.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
But listen,
we have a captain.
Okay.
His name is LeBron. Okay. All you got to do is put up a lineup, get him some pieces that he can work with. Period.
And that means
that's it.
Coach that makes it work.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. Get the pieces that he needs to work with.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say it don't matter who you get. I would say take the best option for that team.
But I'm saying I don't give a damn. That's what I'm saying.
I don't give a damn, man. Look, it don't matter.
I don't give a damn.
I can coach the damn team and probably go to the championship in that case.
Look, all you gotta do is sit back. All you gotta do is sit back and let LeBron do his thing. Let him do his thing. That's it.
Or since they say,
what you think? Let me ask you this: do you think Ty Lue, when they was with the Cleveland Cavaliers, how much of a? I mean, I know he was the head coach, but how much of how you say influence on the game do you think he would have opposed to LeBron in those situations?
It just seemed to me that LeBron just did whatever the fuck he wanted to do.
Did it work?
It worked in Cleveland. This is LA.
I mean, even with Eric Spoelstra at that time, he had plenty he could just sit back and chill. You had D Wade, you had Bosh, you had LeBron. Like, you ain't even got a coach.
I think it just comes down to the legacy of a team. With a team like the Lakers, when I hear Lakers, I expect championship caliber team. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna need a great
just
coach.
play, baby.
Thank you. Just play.
Just play, baby.
But at the same time, like, my answer still remains: it doesn't matter. But at some point, it's gotta matter to where you have a great coach. And
hey, look, I take Mark Jackson. I want to pick somebody. I take Mark Jackson.
Somebody smart.
Okay.
Could lead this team.
I take Mark Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's have it, man. That's all the NBA talk. So we want to thank the 3 people that's watching us live right now. We want to thank all the live viewers. We want to thank y'all. Appreciate that. It is time. It is time to get into it. NBA trivia. This, for the second time, this is the Brother Bowl. Brother versus brother. Mano y mano. We have D-Rec. He is taking on New York for the NBA, the vacant NBA Trivia Championship. So all that's being said, let's get it on, fellas. Let's get it on. Y'all know how I do it. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the vacant NBA Trivia Championship. Introducing one of the challengers representing the Los Angeles Lakers, New York. And the other challenger representing the San Antonio Spurs, D-Rec. Now, we don't have a champion, so I'm going to ask one question, and whoever gets it right gets the first question, or whoever gets close to it. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. Whoever answered first, just blurt it out or whatever. Here it is. What number was Rick Fox for the Los Angeles Lakers?
Number 5.
D-Rec?
17.
D-Rec gets to go first. 17 is correct.
Robert Horry was number 5.
Right.
All right.
Big
D-Rec, you
shot
go
Bob.
first. Here we go.
Let's rock and roll.
Who is the current NBA commissioner? What is his name?
Adam Silver.
Adam Silver. That's correct. D-Rec is on the board. 1-0. New York. Are you ready, sir? What year did NBA Hall of Famer Clyde Drexler win his first and only NBA championship? You put a timer.
Shit, was it 95?
Tie game. Oh, the plot thickens here. Tied. Ooh, the brother bold. D-Rec. Next question is for you. Derek Fisher was the head coach of this NBA team.
New York Knicks.
New York Knicks it is. D-Rec. Woo. All right. New York. When was the WNBA started? What year?
$1982.
D-Rec?
'96. Damn. I was 1 year.
97.
God damn.
97. It's back on New York.
Same year Mike won a chip.
What player choked PJ Carissimo?
Shit, I don't know. Allen Houston.
D-Rec.
Mm-hmm.
Which player choked PJ Carissimo?
That would be Latrell Sprewell.
Latrell it was. All right. 5th question here. All right, New York.
Who's this on? Who is? Oh, it's okay.
You stole that one. All right, New York. You were down, brother. 3-1. You got to get these two. Let's go. North Carolina Tar Heels head coach Hubert Davis played for what NBA team?
Miami Heat.
D-Rec.
You might as well go ahead and give me the goddamn title. He played for the New York Knicks.
Jesus. Damn. All right, New York. For the bragging right. What is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar former name?
What was it? Wow, Sender or something like that.
You got the last one right. Close, but no cigar. D-Rec is the new Real to Sports NBA Trivia Champion. 4-2. No. Yep, 4-2. D-Rec, you are the new champion, sir.
New York.
Clap bravo.
New York. You feel that?
Hey, basketball is not my joint.
when the
Basketball is not my
NBA's
thing, yo. I wasn't even up for the title, so it is what it is.
Congratulations.
Not my thing.
G, you got to get in this, man. You got to get into this,
man,
bro.
Young Mark, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
D-Rec, congratulations, brother. You are the new. I know you've been chasing this thing for a while.
I've been stone cold with this title. I've been chasing it, bro. Let's go. Bring it back home, baby.
Yes, sir.
What?
Bring it back home, baby. Bring it on back home to Big Blue.
That's about the only title you're going to get.
Hey, the way I see it, the older brother is 2-0.
It's 2-0 in the Brother Bowl.
Hey, you
2-0.
See me in the NFL, bro. Where you at?
2-0 like
we keep playing basketball. You keep talking that. Like, come on.
Hey, I beat you in this.
Right. You got the basketball. Like I said, this is not me.
And I always told you you got it in. And I always told you you got it in football.
See me in football then.
You got it in football.
See me in football.
I
know
you got that in football.
All day.
I will admit you got it in football.
All day. Cowboys. Let's get it.
But once again, in basketball, Cowboys lost to the Giants.
Damn. And guess what? I'm going to end it and say that's our show for the day. I want to thank all the viewers for watching the show tonight. If you like the show today, please hit that thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be a member of the Real Sports Group, we are on Facebook Messenger live right now. If you want to be a member, all you got to do is, or you want to be a special guest on the show, is go click on the link in the description box below. And if you can either do that or email us at realthesportspodcast@gmail.com. And we'll try to get you on the show, and we will definitely get you in the group. And we're not just a group, we're a brotherhood as well. Young Mark talking. Young Mark talking. Young Mark talking. Shout outs, man. Shout outs to Drew to the Game. Shout out to Drew to the Game. Shout out to the homie Ace. Shout out to Jay on the track. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to the Real to Sports NFL Trivia Champion, Young Mark, in the live chat. Shout out to you, bro. And shout out to all the Real to Sports group members on Facebook Messenger live right now. I want to thank G for being with us tonight on the show. He is the newest member of the Real to Sports group, man, representing the Philadelphia Eagles. Right. Hey, G, man, you got anything you want to say to the people?
We're going to win that fucking NFC East title, baby.
And again, man, congratulations to D-Rec. He is the new NBA Trivia Champion.